All right, guys. Hello, my American Lit class. So I know we're about to enter into a very, very interesting, very, very unique situation here with what Valley is liking to call distance learning, or in other words, online learning. I'm very excited to enter this journey with you guys. I'm a little nervous, which I'm sure you guys are a little nervous too. This is new for both of us. Both of us, all of us. So we're going to work through this together. There will be hiccups. I'm going to say that right now. But I think this is going to make us grow, right? And we don't grow when we're just smooth sailing all the time. We've been thrown a curveball, and this is our time to adapt and learn. And I think it's going to be great for us um, in the long run. So I want to take you guys through a few things, starting with Moodle and what that's going to look like for us now that we're really going to be working digitally the whole time versus just we're going to look at Moodle for homework and then that's it. So let's start here. So we will be using Moodle to submit all homework classwork assignments. We've done this before in class. I'm going to keep going with that. I know they had you guys set up Google Doc folders that you shared with me. And if you haven't shared one with me yet, make sure you do that. But I want to continue working with Moodle for submissions. If you want to attach or upload your stuff to Google Docs in that folder anyways, that's always a safe thing to do. And I would probably recommend doing that just to keep everything together. You're not losing things. But just remember, I will be checking Moodle submissions before I go to Google folders, shared, whichever, to make sure you have the assignment, okay? Most assignments, though, if I assign you some sort of comprehension questions, critical thinking questions, I will expect you to download that document into Notability and actually write onto that Notability document and then save a PDF and upload it to Moodle. Why I'm having you do that is because I know with technology, it's very, very, very simple to just send around a Word document to all of you guys and everybody submits it. At least I know if you're doing it on Notability, I'm seeing your own handwriting and you're having to do it that way. Okay. I expect you guys to be honest. I expect you guys to engage in this learning opportunity and this new learning environment. So please be honest with your work. Don't just be sharing things, even though that's really the easy route. I know you guys are here to learn, and I want you to take advantage of the fact that we're having this new opportunity for learning. You will also have some sort of like journal discussion, short response stuff to do on Moodle. We've done that before in class too. So that's nothing new. You will have possibly some occasional actual writing assignments where you're asked to put together a formal written response to something, a paragraph or a couple paragraphs. That will be turned in through Google Docs though, because that will allow me to actually leave comments on it. A PDF doesn't allow for that all the time, so Google Docs does. So you sometimes will submit through there. If you ever do have an actual writing assignment, you will also have to submit that through Turnitin, just to be sure there's no funny business going on. Along with that, you will find detailed lesson plans on Moodle. So if you have any questions about the day, go there first, read through the lesson plan. You'll see not only what our objectives are for the day, you'll see how long each assignment will take or should take you. You will see all of the attached documents that you need, any videos that we might need to watch, any audio recordings, whatever it might be, any PowerPoints. You'll see them all linked there with thorough directions of how to go about handling those and what you need to do for those and how, if at all, you need to submit something with those. It'll also say at the bottom, instead of saying homework, it'll say assignments due by 9 a.m. on whatever date. So that is technically your homework, but because I'm not seeing you again until 9 a.m. on this digital platform, you will have until then to do the work and submit it. Okay. So check that for technically what your homework would be. Okay. So Moodle will be super in depth. If you have any questions about what's on Moodle, though, please ask me through email, or we can set up a Zoom discussion thing with all of you guys, or a few of you guys, or one of you guys, if you have questions about stuff. Okay. So Classroom itself, the first 10 to 15 minutes will be a Zoom check-in or welcome from me. I'll kind of run through what's going on for the day, what's expected of you guys. If there's any weird stuff that I need to explain or I think you might be a little confused about. So first thing first, open up Moodle. go to Zoom and we'll kind of meet, whether that be for 10 minutes, whether it be for 15 minutes, if I actually have to kind of run you through something, or if that's just a real quick, hey guys, like make sure you read this or pay attention to this when you're reading. It could be very quick too. We will continue to be reading To Kill a Mockingbird. I did, or I was able to get both copies of the textbook. So I have this one right here, the little one, right? And I will reference it as the little one, like we have in class. And then give me a second. I also was able to get, it's upside down. I was also able to get the large one, okay, which we've been referencing as the large one, okay? So both of these books, I will be referencing the page numbers for, and I'll literally reference it page number 5 to 25 of the little one, or 3 to 22 of the large one, whatever it is, okay? And I just realized on my PowerPoint, it says Mockingbird. It's supposed to say Mockingbird. Whoops. You will also have some sort of comprehension or critical thinking assignment attached to your reading, okay? It's not just going to be reading. I can't check that. So you will have something attached to whatever we're reading in class, okay? If you have questions about that, again, email me, ask me in this Zoom check-in time. That's always a great time, or we can set up another time for some tutoring, okay? So reading without me, which I know you guys hate to read without me because you love hearing my voice. So I have come up with a few different things. If you're like, I can't stand reading in my head, I hate it. You can listen to the audio. I will attach a YouTube audio for you. So that way you can have somebody else reading too. You can kind of just follow along if that helps you just hear somebody. I will also sometimes be recording myself reading, and you can just read along with me if you like that. If you're like, I just miss Miss Condos and her beautiful voice, feel free to just listen to that. I will also at times be recording myself reading and have like brief stops where I'll ask questions, get you thinking about that, asking you like, oh, hey, you should probably highlight that. That sounds super important. Or what do you think about that? How does that reveal something about Scout or about Atticus? Or didn't we hear something about this before? So that way you're making connections while you're reading as well, okay? So be prepared for a few of those different things. The YouTube audio will be attached no matter what. The other two options will be periodically. You'll see those, okay? So feel free to use those, or if you just like reading on your own, read on your own. That is totally fine. Now, office hours. Okay, so my official office hours are from 8:30 in the morning to 10:20 in the morning. I don't have a first period, so that first period slot, if you also don't have one, that's a great time to come in and log into my Zoom or email me, and I can quickly respond to you. Okay. You can also always email me, whether that's at 8:30 in the morning or whether that's at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock at night. Okay. I am always available through email. I know because you don't have full access to me all day long, and you can't just stop by my classroom, that I need to be available more digitally. So please feel free, always email me. Or if you need to meet me sometime after that in Zoom, you want to have that face-to-face discussion at say 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, we can set up a time to sit down and we can talk out whatever your question is. Okay. But do remember, Miss Condos likes her sleep. So if you email me at some 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 a.m., these crazy hours that you guys like to stay up till that I just cannot do anymore, please be aware I will not respond until 8:30 in the morning during my office hours, okay? If by chance I wake up at 5, which I do wake up at 5, if by chance I happen to look at my email and I see it and I'm like, oh, let me respond to them real quick, totally. But don't bet on that, okay? So you can always email me, but just be aware of my sleeping patterns, okay? So that being said, that's what I have for you. I know this is kind of scary. I know that there's a lot of unknowns going on right now, whether that be like, when are we coming back to actual school? Whether that be like, what does this mean in terms of like my learning or like my graduating process? We at Valley have set up this system to ensure that you will be learning no matter what. Okay, that your education does not stop simply because we are not on campus. Okay. The administration at Valley has worked endlessly to ensure that this goes as smoothly as humanly possible. Like I said before, there will be hiccups. So from me, from you, and that's part of this. This is a learning curve, and we don't grow unless we're stuck with some hard situation. And here we are, and so we're going to get through this together. Okay. I am here for you no matter what. If you have questions for me, concerns, you want things to be different, you want help with something, or maybe you have a question about another class that like you're not able to get a hold of someone, please feel free to try to talk to me about it. Okay. I will do my best to help you. I am here for you. We got this. All right. I love you guys. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow in Zoom during 4B. It's going to be amazing. All right. So I can't wait to see you guys. Love you lots and good night.